All right, let's see. Let's see how many people show up today. Yeah, I am watching some TV while drawing. How's it going, everybody? Let me twist this around so I can actually see what you guys say. Hello! Please make sure to click that little button right there. Otherwise, other people don't see it. So we shall be drawing today. It's been a while, huh? I have been enjoying myself over here with my lovely lady. How are you guys doing today? Hey, King's Knight, how's it going? So, I finally have my living situation that's gonna work as my little studio. It's going to be in the town of Bigger here in Scotland, and I have my furniture being delivered tomorrow. So that's going to be awesome. I have made a couple videos for how I want to relaunch things, and if you guys can imagine it or believe it or not, I have a meeting with some people about some toys tonight. So I'm meeting with a toy licensing company, and I might have some really cool toys coming soon. So that would be amazing. But once I finish this initial doodle, I would like to get to a lesson of some sorts with you guys. So if you guys want to learn how to draw something in particular, let me know. Share the button. Click right here. I need you guys to click on that little share button because that's the only way that I actually get any audience. Right? Click on that little share button right here. If you guys hit the little heart button, that works too, but that one is the thing that lets other people see you. So if you guys could please click it, that'd be amazing. Thank you. That's another one. So we have 2 people so far. Everyone that can hit that like heart button can hit that share button too. So it doesn't take you away from the stream. It just lets other people know that I'm here. It doesn't pop you on the screen or anything. It's just the best way to support the person that you're watching. Because then it's like, oh, everybody come look at him. I'm listening to the Big Bang Theory as I draw. So I got told strictly today that I need to come stream. And honestly, I have never been in such love with like a woman that tells me just to straight up go draw. Oof. Oof. That has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing today. She's doing some studying. I'm doing some drawing. And I get to share it with all of you. Yay! So what should we drink today? Sent wide-eye worsty. Woohoo! I do like hot dogs. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. So if you guys want, we have about 200 people on the stream, right? I need you guys to hit, instead of that heart button, hit that little share button right there. The little arrow is the one that we need to get to more people. So if you guys can hit that one instead of this one, that'd be awesome. Let's see. How about we draw some just random heads? Let me get comfy here. No, that's not a good angle. That's a better angle. gonna be this and a pillow. There you go. Cool. Whatever you need to get the angle. Okay, cool. Let's draw some heads. So I've been drawing heads for a very long time. I was a caricature artist for like about 15 years. I was a person that went to school for animation, so I got to draw a lot of heads there. And little by little, you just develop little, tricks and traits that help you mark your characters out better. I have pointed out a ton of these through my videos. So if you guys want to learn some more, just click through my galleries. You guys will eventually run into things that you guys don't know how to draw yet, and you guys will be able to draw it better. I've also been playing around more with how the neck muscles work and how to visualize all that aspect right here. So once I learn how to do that a little bit better, I will share it with all of you. Let's see. Let's do a little profile face. When you're drawing profiles, it really does help to understand a couple points. It helps to understand this breaking point right here, because that is where your eyes sit. Wherever you see that little opening, that's where your eyes is going to sit. So whenever you are doing that, make sure to keep an eye out for that. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. I struggle with drawing male faces in a way that doesn't look odd. Okay, so whenever you're drawing heads, right? Any shape, way, like that you approach heads, there's like a billion different ways to approach heads, right? There's squares, there's that. Some people just like to go in and draw the details inside, so they just draw a square. So whenever you're trying to draw either a male or a female character, it's not necessarily based on a certain style that you need to apply. It's based on knowing what anatomy that you are drawing and therefore modifying the anatomy to make it fit more of a persona that you need. So if you're thinking of drawing all the girls all pin-up-y and like stylized, like let's say Scott Campbell or something like that, somebody that has a really defined style, and you want to get that same look, it's going to be a very specific way to approach the anatomy, right? You got to see how they're like people's jaws in those styles are created, how big their eye sockets are, how big their skull is compared to the rest of their body. But when you're just learning how to draw, you need to focus a little bit more on learning what you're drawing as opposed to how it's going to end up. And that sounds a little bit weird and it sounds a little bit boring, but you need to understand what you're drawing before you can break the rules and create a style. A style comes from your knowledge of anatomy and perspective applied with your imagination. That is what happens when you're applying that. So let's say that I want to create a character with really big eyes. So I have to understand that a character with really big eyes, let's say something like this. Let's say we create a character like that. Okay? That character's anatomy is somewhat similar to this. Okay? Their basic anatomy for their skeletal system is going to be more skilled around these proportions. But if you want to create a character that's more realistic, you need to scale down those proportions. You need to learn the difference between drawing something with big eyes that's going to look very cartoony and drawing somebody that's more normal based, and then actually acknowledging that it's the same anatomy. It's just a little bit structured different. knowing this basic concept of your skeletal system helps you be able to come up with a million different styles that will fit those proportions. So this could be a girl, this could be a man, this could be a monster, this could be a like alien, this could be a robot, this could be whatever you want. All you have to do is adjust. For example, here, if we draw the jawline really, really fine, it kind of looks like a female, right? It looks like a little pinup girl. But let's say that we bring that jaw out and we bring this a little bit wider and we fill that up with hair. Now we have a more burly looking character. Right? So it's really dependent on understanding the proportions of your face and what you're drawing, and not just seeing it as a one big shape or one big concept that always has to fit that same shape. So when you're drawing heads, if you're starting to draw your heads like this, right? And you keep yourself constrained to these lines, you're always going to have like a very generic looking face that you always redraw over and over and over. Because your head is not constrained to a certain little space. What if your character was opening his mouth? Then his jaw would be more like that, right? Because the mouth swings whenever it opens. It closes whenever it's done. So the only part that's really static is your eyes, your nose, and your eyebrows. Those are the only static points of your face. So I would start drawing your faces by drawing up to that point. If I only draw up into the nose, then I can decide to do really fun things with the mouth. Because I can move it around, I can stretch it, I can make them smile. Everything else that comes, it comes from that aspect. The bottom part of the face is incredibly flexible. It moves a lot. So whenever you actually draw it, you need to keep that in mind and stop drawing all your faces trying to fit within that same structure. Hammy is me. Wow. Oh, thank you. That's quite a compliment. I always like getting the oh shit. Because that's honestly like what you need to learn is the first half of the face. And then learn how to connect the other parts. I think my problem is I know the anatomy. I'm missing an understanding of the male proportions. Male proportions are no different than women proportions. They really aren't. Let me give you an example. We're going to draw an identical face on two sides like we have in the other ones. Okay? We're going to draw a nose. We're going to draw a mouth. We're going to draw an eye on each side. And we're going to draw some eyebrows. Okay? We have everything for a human face here. The only difference that I need to do to indicate that it's a male or a female is add elements in different places. So for a female character, I would probably make the eyeliner a little bit darker. I would probably give her lipstick. I would probably shade the nose a little bit less and give the eyelashes or the eyeline, the eyelid, a little bit of a color tint, just to give it a little bit more of that feel. For a dude, I'd probably make the eyebrows a little bit thicker, a little bit less curved, not put that big of an emphasis on the eye, and then not give him anything. If I needed to eat in more morally, then I could give him some facial hair. So when you have one side, it's a male, it's a dude. But when you look at the other one, it's going to look more like a female. Now start adding elements like hair, a more delicate neckline, and you end up with a very good comparison as to what it would look like for drawing a male character or drawing a female character. Right? So that is, hey, Rodgon, are you still doing one-on-one mentorings? I am doing one-on-one mentorings, and I'm going to start booking them again starting on the 3rd. So I think tomorrow. So once tomorrow, you guys can, like, if you guys want a private booking or a private mentoring session, they last 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on needed. And they're only $100. If you guys want, we can discuss anything you guys want within that time. So if you guys want a personalized like mentorship plan or something like that, or you guys just want to like, like ask me about your project, any help with that, you guys can contact me and you guys can book me like that. So I was overcomplicating it. Yeah. A lot of people like overcomplicate things. Like a male character doesn't have to always have the ridiculous like chin proportions that they do in superhero comics, right? They don't always have to be the big like looking dudes. You don't always have to have that guy. It doesn't have to be this. A dude can just as easily be somebody with a fine chin, somebody with no chin, like people that just are kind of like happy and they don't have a chin. So it really depends on how you dress the character up that is going to give you your masculinity or femininity, depending on what you consider those traits to be. Gotta sign up for those. Hey, you guys can book those through my Stan store. I will be opening up time slots. So if you guys are actually considering like having like your portfolio reviewed, or you guys want like guidance on what to do with your career, you guys can always book me through there. I help like dozens of people every month. What do you show in your pinups? What do you mean, what do I show in my pinups? So whenever I'm drawing like a pinup, first of all, I like drawing my pinups differently than most people. I like drawing like random shapes and then seeing how I can make that into a character. So in this case, what I'm seeing here is probably somebody that has like some baggy pants, that is kind of like standing here, and maybe has like some boots. That is what I see immediately when I'm drawing this. These look like snow boots and snow pants, so maybe I'll make a little snow bunny one. So they're big. And then her neck would connect to the back of the spine would connect to the rib cage would be about that size because the hips are right here. That's all knowledge of anatomy. The collarbone would be around here, which leads to the shoulders, to leads to the ears, that leads to my neck. Top of the head, eye socket would be around here, so that means the eye would be around there. Into my eyebrows, and then I can draw some hair. My skull would go around into my nose, into my nose bridge, into my little nose, whichever one else I want to do. And now I get to decide what I want to do with the bottom of the face. So if I just want to make a little cute smiling girl, I just draw a smile. Now from here I have a couple options. I can decide where I want to put the shoulders, where I want to put the chest, where I want to put everything. So since she is folding her arms, her shoulders are going to be right here. And probably she's going to be wearing like a bikini or something because I want to contrast the heavy baggy pants with something sexy. And here, follow my stomach lines. She's going to be wearing like a jacket. So that's where the bagginess comes from there. And then let's add a little bit of a shadow so it looks like she's like actually standing on something. Plus, she's kind of awkwardly squatting, so I'm going to put an arm right here and have her leaning against something, so that it looks like she's actually balanced. Ta-da! And then I would take this into Procreate or something like that, and then just move things around, change it so it's not like completely a profile. Add little things like maybe like snow goggles, my logo somewhere in there, you know, and then just start moving the pose until I got a really cool pinup that I liked. And I think he mostly does character design stuff. Me? I do everything though. But I mostly focus on doing help for design work. Because this is where people struggle. People don't struggle creating a logo. Like, people don't struggle, like, you know, trying to come up with, like, how much kerning to add to a letter or, like, a paragraph. You know, what people really struggle with is understanding how to visualize the human body and how to actually manipulate that to be able to create the things they want. So it's not that I don't do any other type of art. It's more like I just want to make sure that people have guidance in the parts of art that are hard, not stuff that they can just find anywhere on the internet. Hi, Rodgon. What are you doing today? Focusing on anatomy? Today, I'm just focusing on actually streaming. You guys would find it really funny to see how I'm setting up right now. So here, I'm going to show you guys on this. So I have my iPad, my sleeve, in which I'm resting it so you guys can see this. So I'm like, just, and then just angling it with a pillow so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Ooh, Skywolf. Woo, 20 fires. Ah! Oh, what are in your ebooks? Like, what do you show? Oh my God, my ebooks are perfect anti-art blog companions. So I have 3 books, right? I have Coffee Break Doodles, volume 1. So that's Coffee Break Doodles is a collection of my favorite artwork. So CBD, collection of my favorite artwork. Like, that is my personal gallery. Then I have Pinups, which is a 60-page book of just beautiful ladies that I've drawn over the years. That is literally my coup de grace. That is my, like, my legacy so far. I absolutely love this book so much. Like, I can't wait to get it printed in, like, hard copies and, like, oh my God, it's going to be so beautiful. So that one is a pinups book. And then I have another one called Art Block. So Art Block is more of an anti-art block book. I take all the drawings that I do for you guys. So let's give you guys a couple, like, tour example pages. So I teach you guys how to draw all sorts of things, right? And then we do these on stream. So a lot of these have videos attached to them. So, hey, how's it going, Evan? Evan and me probably we did caricatures at the zoo together. So all these drawings that you guys see are things that you guys could easily take and draw something of your own with, right? So I love putting this together in like collections so that you guys can just flip through them one day that you guys don't know what to draw and be like, oh, out the moment that I actually sit my ass down and draw for a month. It's gonna take about a month to get done, but that's gonna come along with some courses too that I'm like have releasing, like some very good and comprehensive courses on how to draw things and how to survive as an artist. Like I don't want to make it just another how to draw book. I want to make it a how to draw book that teaches you how to live, not just how to draw. Yeah, we learn about a lot of things here. Yeah, it's been really fun. Like this year alone has been fantastic. I've absolutely loved it. So we went over back muscles, we went over pectoral muscles, we went over how they connect, how the actual fibers actually function, and how to start seeing them in simple ways. So we break it down, by shape, and then we start breaking it down visually by showing you guys how to start using your things. Like this one's a perfect example of this right here. Right? So foreshortening is very easy when you see it in a certain way. Once you learn how to draw a sphere, you just start putting two spheres together. And then you start making them longer. And then you start eliminating little lines, connecting them. And eventually you start learning how to draw arms, fingers, hands, legs, feet. That is the process in which you learn. So is it only digital right now, or am I able to? No, you can't get physical copies right now because I haven't been able to find a publisher in the UK. So I might honestly just put them up on Amazon so you guys can actually get printed copies of them until I can actually get a handful of copies for myself. So if you guys are enjoying our stream, please hit this little share button. That little share button is what actually makes TikTok know that you guys are enjoying what I'm talking about. So if you guys click that one, it's absolutely like so much more helpful than hitting the little heart button. If you guys hit that and I get like all 100 of you guys to click it, we'll have like 1,000 people here. So that'd be amazing. Thank you guys. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, we went over clothing, like more foreshortening, a little bit more anatomy work, a little bit of composition. We guys ask about hair a lot, so showing you guys how to do hair, stuff like that. Hello, Emily. How's it going? Hey, I was a little worried for a while because I tried streaming the other day, and no one was in there. Like absolutely no one was there. So I was like, holy shit, like the VPN, am I going to need a VPN to be able to like share my stuff with everybody? But no. Yeah, I've been working on the neck a little bit more. So, oh yeah, this was the first stream. This was last time that we drew. So we were talking about how the neck connects and how to start seeing things a little bit easier so you can draw the like downward angles on characters. And I'm just finished a little video too for it. One step closer to being a good teacher. Aw. You missed the hair. Yeah, those weren't on YouTube. I think that one might be on Instagram though. And I wanted to share with you guys this life update. Mostly because I like sharing my life with you guys. So I was like, I decided to make a big change to be with the woman that I love. It's been an interesting journey and one that I am glad I ventured, and I feel incredibly lucky to be here and loved and valued and liked for me and only me. I look forward with high hopes to spending my life with people who love me the way I always wished someone did. And that leads us to today. So we have caught up. Oh, thank you. That would be amazing. Yeah, that is the best way for you guys to support me. If you guys do like what I do, you guys like purchasing my books are probably like the best and easiest ways for you guys to do that. I prefer that over you guys giving me donations or anything like that. Mostly because I like making sure that you guys don't spend money that you don't need to, If it's something that you guys can afford and something you guys can do, fantastic. Help the cause. I will be here like teaching you guys as long as all you guys support me. And even if you don't, That's the beautiful thing. Like, I love this so much, I'd be doing it even if I didn't get support. But it does make it a lot easier for me to be able to do what I need to whenever I can get like upgrades to like, or substitutions for like materials and stuff like that. So every book that you get sold, every ebook, every printed book, every commission that you guys ask for, all that stuff helps immensely. So consider supporting your local artists, because that's how we survive. I love all your artwork. Aw, thank you. All right, so let's finish this off with something cute. So we've been streaming for about like 30 minutes, I think 40 minutes. So let's finish it off with something really cute. I'll give you guys a chance in the next like 3, 4 seconds. Nah, more like, let's go like 10 seconds. I'll give you guys 10 seconds while I go doot and drink some milk, that you guys choose on something that we can draw. Make it cute though. I've been practicing heads by drawing alongside you with the 100 heads challenge, and it really helped a lot. Oh my god, yeah, we have a 100 head challenge, huh? Yeah, we spent like 4 or 5 hours drawing 100 heads one day. So you guys can check that out on my YouTube. My YouTube is Rodgon the Artist. We have over like 200 videos, 250 videos and streams just straight up, just like this. If you guys enjoyed this makes like perfect background stuff. Draw Rose from Titanic. Yeah, it's the same as Instagram. All my stuff is linked. If you guys just Google my name, Rodgon the Artist, you guys will get everything. I've been needing this guidance with body posture and POV, so this is awesome. Yeah, I always figured that actually seeing somebody draw. I just got your art block book. Woohoo! Let me know how it is. Like, let me know what you think. Like, I really would love to hear what you guys are. Like, hearing reviews from you guys that I can put, you know, in my like block sheet and stuff like that whenever I actually put them up for sale would be amazing. So if you guys do have my book and you guys have bought it, please just leave me a review, like tag me on Instagram or anything like that. All those little things help other people see my work, so it's awesome. Something with a fish. So how about we draw? I like drawing yummy drinks with cute animals. So we're gonna draw a yummy drink. So because that combines a little bit of my perspective work with a little bit of the things that I don't like to draw. Like, I don't like drawing like props and stuff like that for the most part. So I force myself to do so that I have to actually get better at it. Like, one of the biggest practices to be able to get better whenever you're drawing is the understanding that if you find something that you do not know how to draw well, that is your indication that that is the thing that you should focus on. It's not stay away from it. It's, oh my God, yes, I have something to tackle. Do you women with body tutorials? Where can you find the ebooks? You can find the books through my links in my Stan store. So that's in my links. So if you guys go to my links, just go to my profile and then it should be right there. But if you guys go to my Instagram has it's just easier through there for some reason. So just go to my Instagram. It's the same thing, and you guys can purchase it there. All right. So what animal should we draw in here? This is gonna be like a frappuccino. A zebra fish. Oh, I like the squid. I like squid. So we're gonna draw a squid. We're gonna draw some whipped cream. Gonna draw the straw going into the whipped cream. Leaving a little space right here to make it look like it's transparent in the hole, because plastic towards the edges becomes very dense and not see-through, so that's what happens. Same thing with glass and stuff like that. And now we have What are we going to draw? Squid. Let's draw a little squid. We'll draw a little shadow from, draw the bottom, and we'll draw the liquid that will be right at the edges. Leaving like I said, remember leaving a little bit of space here because of the density of the plastic. You need to do the same thing when you're drawing cups and mugs and coffee and stuff like that, because that plastic doesn't run all the way to the edge. There's a slight dense, like the thickness of the glass, that is how much spacing you should leave right there, because you can't really see through it. Same thing on the bottom. Normally glasses on the bottom have a little bit of an extra spacing for the base of the glass, right? And that's with paper cups and stuff like that as well. So if you didn't draw it, just draw it outside. And we're going to make this guy fancy. I'm going to give him a little mustache. And a monocle. Yeah. And a cane, because of course. Some bubbles. Maybe some boba. And there you go. Can you draw like a zombie? I want to get into zombie art. Yeah, let's draw a quick zombie. Why not? Rah. So whenever you're drawing things like zombies and stuff, make sure that you keep like a loose hand and leave all your little sketchy lines in there. The more sketchy that you draw, with but controlled sketchiness, right? Don't just start scribbling. The more controlled you have, the cooler the zombies are going to look. And also, the more that you know about anatomy, the cooler your zombies are going to be able to be, because whenever you're drawing like the parts falling off of them and stuff, right? You need to know where they're falling out of. Brains. But you can also go really cute with the zombies, right? You can go with like, let's see, let's try to make we're gonna make a zombie panda. By just adding sketchy lines to like black. You can make something like a zombie panda. All right, so I think that we have officially filled the page with lessons, and I have talked myself to a sore throat. So I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I hope that you guys learned a little bit. Thank you so much to all the 59 people that shared my stream today. Thanks to you guys, I actually got the numbers back up to normal. So thank you. Every time that you guys see me on, I'll try to be at the same time around this time. But whenever you guys see me on, if you guys just go ahead and click that stuff, it helps me so much, much more than the likes. But the likes are also nice. Getting 9.2 thousand likes in 1 hour is quite amazing. So that's pretty damn cool. All right, we are done with today's page. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Hope you guys enjoy my videos. If you guys want to learn how to draw cool things, click here and go subscribe. If you guys want to learn more in-depth stuff about being an artist and a career-wise, please go visit my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel and my Instagram will teach you guys how to be a better artist and inspire you as well. I like to keep my things positive, happy, joyful, and also a little pervy sometimes because I just like that shit. So I like drawing it. So hope you guys have a fantastic day. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for re-inspiring me to want to do this. And I will have you guys for another video lesson tomorrow. Same time, if I can help it. Love you all. Stay happy. Love a little. Draw a little. Hug a little. Live a little. Yay. Bye.